Welcome back, my name is Tom. I've recently completed an epic 3-month trip which took me all the way from John O'Groats in the very far north of Scotland all the way to Land's End in the southwest of Cornwall. This was one of the most challenging things I've ever done, both mentally and physically. If you watched along and follow the series, thank you so much. Thank you for the support in the comments. It was a hell of a journey. Since being back in Cornwall, being back in the van, in this wet, muddy field, there's one thing which isn't quite sitting right with me. There's something that I left behind. It saw me through some of the most challenging sections of a walk, namely the Scottish Highlands, the ultimate remoteness. I had it there beside me as I forged through torrents of water, as I stomped across the moorlands of Scotland, all on my own, apart from my trusty companion. I'm of course talking about my walking stick. It doesn't feel right to know that it's up there somewhere, all alone. We are missioning back to Scotland. I'm retracing my steps and I'm going to try and find my long lost walking staff. There's absolutely none. What's going on? Thanks very much for picking me up. Oh my god, what am I doing? Guys, I think this is the moment of truth. I remember getting this stick. I was suffering at the time. My feet were in so much pain. I had really bad blisters, and so the stick was taking a lot of the weight of my bag. I also had a lot of very dangerous river crossings. This stick really did get me through that Scottish section of the walk. And thank you to G55441. They looked through the video and found exactly where I lost it. You left your walking staff when you climbed down the embankment at the Strathclyde Park.
What, they've tagged it?
Oh my god, you've got to go back down there.
So I've got a staff again.
It's when we cross the river.
Right, so here's the embankment.
Where's the staff?
There.
Oh
There
my
it is.
god!
Found it, we found the staff.
The crazy thing is, Tom, you've got to go back through that jungle.
Back through the jungle. Well, I have to get to Scotland. So Strathclyde.
Do you know what? It could be a lot worse. It could be somewhere way more rural.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, it is 505 miles away. So, we have an issue here. It's an 8-hour drive. I don't have a vehicle. Isabel needs her vehicle. She's working. The van is in this muddy field, is going nowhere. Wheels started spinning. We're stuck. This van's not moving till spring. Plan B, public transport. Let's check a train. We have tickets, but they are £290. That's one way. Right, I like this staff, but I'm not paying £600 for it. Right. New plan. Hitchhike. Here's.
Yep.
What do you think about my idea to hitchhike?
Oh my gosh. I'm nervous for you, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be an adventure. It's a bit silly. Like it is. It's a silly thing to do. But I wish you very much.
I just need to think about where I'm going to sleep. What do I need to bring? Oh my god, that's the whole bag taken out. Pens, penknife, clothes, GoPro, batteries, drone, head torch, tent, sleeping mat, sleeping bag. All packed up and I'm ready to head off first thing in the morning. Before I do head off, I just want to tell you about this week's sponsor, Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, a virtual private network. What this does is encrypts all your data between your phone, your tablet, whatever device you use, and the internet. This means nobody can access your information, whether it's hackers, data harvesters, or the government. Your information is safe. I could tell you about all of the security features it provides you, or the fact that you can save money on bookings by changing your location. But the truth is, what me and Isabel mainly use it for, it lets you watch any streaming services as if you're in another country. To be honest, would be worth it if this was the only feature. There's a lot of VPNs out there, but Surfshark is the only one which allows you to log into unlimited devices. You only need one account for all of your devices, but also for all your families too. I honestly do think Surfshark is worth the money, but it's December, which means we also have a special holiday season deal for you. If you use the link down below and the code TRANSIT, you can get up to an additional 6 months for free. There's also a 30-day money back guarantee, so if you don't like it, just get your money back. It is 8:15. Isabel's dropping me at the A30 before she goes to work.
I'm nervous for Tommy. I hope you're okay, Tom. I love you so much. Please be safe so much. Really, really precious.
I love you too. This has dropped us at a garage on the A30. Sun is just coming up. We're just on the edge of Bodmin Moor, and I'm hoping that this is a pretty good spot to try and hitchhike from. I'm gonna first try and find some cardboard. Now to decide what to write on it. I don't want to write Scotland, so I don't want to scare people off. I'm going to go with M5 see what we can get. One of the key things to remember about hitchhiking is location, location, location. If you're not in the right spot, people won't pick you up. And unfortunately at this spot, I didn't have anywhere, but people could pull in behind me to pick me up. So I was only relying on the people who were pulling in to get fuel. We've gone for a sign change. We're going for Bristol. A lot of cars going past, but all we need is one kind person to stop. Standing there beside the road, not knowing where I was going to sleep or who I was going to meet that day, I started to think about a conversation I'd recently had with my sister. She asked me, do you ever get scared on these adventures you do? And the answer is yes, almost every time, and particularly when hitchhiking. You get those nervous butterflies every time a car pulls up, not knowing who's about to roll down that window. We were an hour in, I was giving up hope, but we've got a lift to Exeter. Oh, brilliant. We got Neil and we got Harry. They're going to take me to Exeter services, which is absolute godsend. It's starting to get pretty chilly out there. What do you think of me going all the way to Scotland?
Absolute nuts, but fair play to him.
And as soon as we got in the car, the rain started, so great timing. It was so good to get a lift, just to settle the nerves. We are on the road. We've crossed into Devon. We have made it out of Cornwall. Thank you so much for stopping.
Text me.
Oh yeah. Legends, cheers. Cheers, have a nice day. Guys, one lift down. I cannot believe it. That's really lifted my mood. I was there for an hour, starting to lose hope, but then those guys picked me up, just chatting all the way up. We're in Exeter, still have quite a way to go. I stopped in the services just long enough to grab myself a sausage roll. Also, I realised I spelled Bristol wrong. I missed a T. Hitchhiking is definitely not the most convenient of travel options. Convenience is the death of adventure. Lift number 2, I've been picked up by Alec and we are heading to Bristol services. Thank you very much for picking me up.
No problem.
Cheers, Alec. Thank you very much. We've made it to Bristol. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yet another really lovely lift. Chatting all the way. So nice when you get a lift. Real mood boost. And everyone's been so friendly and nice. Restores your faith in humanity. Right. Let's go stand by the side of the road for a few hours. For some reason, going past Bristol feels a little bit scary. There's a certain comfort in being in the southwest. It still feels a bit like home, you know? Who knows what we're getting into. We have our next lift. We were only waiting for like maybe 5 minutes. Your name is Soreen?
Sorry, yeah.
Soreen. Thank you so much for picking me up. Very kind.
You're welcome.
We are losing the light. It's getting kind of dark out there. I'm just going to run into the garage and get a bit of food. Soreen's actually just waiting for me. He's going to go meet a friend in Crewe. He's going to go have a drink with him. He said I can actually come along as well, which is pretty crazy. He's staying at his mate's house so that I can actually crash in his van, which sounds like I'm going to get murdered, but I'm going to give it a go. I've got a good vibe from him. I trust him. If I was here with his, I'd never risk anything like this. As soon as I'm on my own, who knows what's going to happen. What is going on? What an adventure, what a journey. I could have got a train, very boring. What's going on? I'm hanging out with 2 Romanians in a shed in Crewe. This is your homebrew, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make it yourself? Yeah. Wow.
No sugar, no.
No sugars, nothing. Just apples.
Just apples.
Smells and tastes like nail varnish remover.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. How do you
Nice to meet you.
In Romanian?
Norok.
Norok. All in one? Or just sip?
How much you want?
Yeah?
For me, the first is the final one.
First is final, okay. Norok. Whoa!
That's nice.
Norok.
Norok. I spoke with this
Isabel.
Isabel. Please. I'm too fucking drunk.
Good morning, guys. Feeling a little bit rough. We had drank quite a bit of that Palinka. Would it be okay to get a lift to a service station this morning, maybe?
Yeah.
That'd be great. Continue my route up to Glasgow. I'm about halfway now. Back to the truck. See if we can get there today. Wow, so kind. I cannot believe it. Just gone out of his way to help me. It's a really nice day today. It's like really crisp winter day. We've made it to Crewe services. Cheers. Thank you very much. Really nice to meet you. And maybe if we come back to Romania, we come and find you. Cruise services is actually pretty small. There's a little garage and a KFC. Hopefully I can get a lift from here because there's not many cars about. I couldn't believe the generosity I'd experienced. Serene went completely out of his way to help me, and he'd even offered for me to come and join him on a trip down to Portugal. If I didn't have to get back for my brother's birthday, I might have even been tempted. No luck yet, it's pretty quiet here. Someone said they're gonna maybe drop me at another service station, so we'll see what comes of that. It's -1 degrees apparently, so it's pretty chilly. I was trying to walk around and keep active because there's not much to do, to be honest. There's a car every like 10 minutes or something. So I managed to get a lift to another service station. They weren't going no far, but this is a much bigger service station. I should have better luck here. It has been a couple hours now. I'm really finding it a bit hard today. I've got a bit of a hangover after that plinker. A bit demoralising just not getting a lift for so long. Just got to keep at it. That was a bit of an epic wait for a lift, but I've got a lift in a very fancy new Jaguar. He's just picked it up from the garage. I've still got the little bits of paper in the footwell for your feet. He's getting the ferry back to Ireland. He's going to take me all the way up to the Scottish border, which is fantastic. We're getting close now, guys. We're getting there. I could have got a lift over the border, but I asked to be dropped a little bit short because here there's a nice service station. There should be a lot more cars coming through. I got a lift. We're up in a big articulated lorry, which is going to be good fun. It's going to be our final lift, and it's up here. What was your name, sorry?
Paul.
Paul, nice to meet you, mate. I'm Tom.
Yeah, where are you from then?
Cornwall.
Oh yeah, well I used to live in Cornwall.
Oh yeah?
When I was 78. Hello everybody.
So yeah, this is Paul. He's a legend. The sun is setting, it's starting to get dark. Paul's dropped me all the way to Hamilton, which is literally the other side of the motorway to the country park. It's been good today. We've got some really good lifts, buzzing to get there.
Well, best of luck anyway, I know.
Cheers, mate.
See you later. Best of luck.
My final lift. Cheers, man. It's only about 4 o'clock, but my word, I'm glad we got here when we did. I wouldn't want to be hitchhiking when it's this dark, to be honest. At the moment, I'm the wrong side of the motorway. I'm out of services. I need to try and get to the other side of the motorway and into the bushes. It's all gone very Blair Witch all of a sudden. It's pitch black after 2 days of hitchhiking and 500 miles. We have made it. This is Strathclyde Country Park. Behind me is a big lake. We have to follow this all the way down to its far end and then clamber into the bushes. Oh, it's pretty hard in the dark to see what I'm doing. And this is where it's going to start to get a bit crazy because now it's through the bushes. I can't wait to see if it's there. I cannot believe I've come all the way here. This has to be one of the stupidest things I've ever done. This is really quite creepy. It's just so dark. It's so dark. I can't see anything. Oh my God. What am I doing? I don't get creeped out very easily, but this is doing it. This is oh my God. I know we're close. I'm gonna have to watch that last little bit of the video and just see if I can see where I am, because I'm a little bit confused about where it is. It's very disorientating in the dark, and it's now winter. Things look quite kind of different. So I think this is the moment of truth. I think this is the embankment. It's hard to tell, but I seem to remember stepping on like a little plank or something. I can see the plank down there in the river. Could this be it? I just slipped in the river trying to get across. Oh, I'm wet up to my knees. My shoes are fully under, and I'm muddy and wet and cold. That's it. I think that's it, in the mud. Someone's used it to cross the river. Oh my God, how do I get to this? Guys, this is so sketchy. This is it. This is the stick. Oh my God, it's there. Someone had put it in the river. Someone had put it in the river in the mud. Originally it was here, and someone had moved it and put it in the river. And I could just see the top, so the bottom's been submerged in water. Wow. Can't believe it. Come on! Whoa, what an adventure. Whoa, I can't believe it. I've got my stick back. I cannot believe it. Oh, yes! Wow. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. What an adventure. Wait 1 minute. So we are back at the van, we are back in Cornwall, and we are back with the stick. My friend didn't believe me that it was the same stick, but it is. The bit that gives it away is this top section. And I recognised it straight away. I had this stick in my hand for over a month. What a wild ride that was. And as cheesy as it sounds, it really was the journey and not the destination. I met so many amazing people, so generous, so kind. Thank you everyone who picked me up.
You're a very silly Billy. Went all the way for this silly stick. Right, we gotta do something cool with it now. Make a staff or something.
Well, my
Wait,
original
it
plan-
already is one. You found it! What an adventure.
We haven't been making that many videos recently, but we will hopefully have some more for you coming up in the future.
Thanks for sticking around.
And see you all on the flip side.
See you soon.
Bye.